Ahead of that extra snowfall, several parking bans have been issued. There's an all streets ban in West Peoria. Normal, Dunlap, Washington, and East Peoria have advised drivers to not park along snow routes. We have a running list that will continue to be updated on our website.